I'm here in Cairo. It's the only satellite channel that we actually get here in the hotel is the music video channel. This is the hotel room, the Indiana Hotel, where the tour starts from. It's quite nice in comparison to my place in Dahab. It's a bit of a trick, trying to turn on and off the air conditioning when there is no buttons. It turns out this cord that leads to the fridge is actually the on-off for the air conditioning. This is Cairo. And Cairo is one very ugly place. The bathroom, luxurious, and the shower doesn't work real well. It's like a trickle of water out of the shower. This is Sheraton. The Sheraton is the local landmark. I've just been lost in this area out here. You can imagine just being in these streets, everything looks the same. All the houses look the same, all the buildings look the same. There's no landmarks, there's no signs that you can read to even work out where you are. And really, it's just a complete nightmare. I got totally lost with Marianne, a girl from New Zealand that I just met. She's doing a tour, but a different tour to me. Leaves on the same day, comes back on the same day, goes basically the same places as what mine does, except she doesn't do the Nile cruise. I had a look at the list of the people that are on my tour, and there are a total of 5 people going to be on my tour. Me and 4 Chinese people. So let's hope they speak English. Otherwise, I'm going to be listening to a lot of Mandarin. I might have to learn a few words, otherwise I'm going to have no one to talk to. So her tour, there's about 15 people, all of them are New Zealanders and Aussies. We basically go to the same places, so I'm thinking that we probably catch up with them quite a bit, but I'll find out tonight. The tour actually starts tonight. We meet and greet, but the real stuff happens tomorrow. We go to the pyramids, the Egyptian museum. So we'll be doing that tomorrow. You can actually see the pyramids here from the hotel. This is from the balcony, and you can see just over in the distance is the tip of 2 of the pyramids. I believe there's another one as well. I don't know, maybe hidden behind the other ones or something. My bus trip from Dahab to Cairo was an absolute nightmare. The bus left at 8 o'clock in the morning, and the night before I had my last night out with Mohammed, the local guy who I was hanging out with, Jamie and Alana, the Australians, and also Paul, another Australian from Church Point, and also Rainer from Germany working in Austria, and also Ed from the UK who's just been to Tanzania. We went out, we were drinking, we went and ate some calamaris, beautiful calamari. I wish I'd tried it earlier in the week because I would have been back there all the time. We drank a lot. I was drinking this Finlandia vodka. That's Finlandia made in Cairo, and this stuff is really bad. It apparently makes you blind, like physically blind. So I had a good night on that, got back to the hotel late, had to pack my bags and then get up in the morning. I don't know how I did it, but I made the bus. Bus trip was a nightmare. The bus was packed. Got into Cairo late. Just went out for a wander around. Oh, Mohammed in Dahab gave me a scarf, a fruit basket, and a necklace as a gift. Just so generous, just amazing. So I met this guy last night outside the hotel, and he took me for coffee, bought me some breads. Unbelievable generosity. And I thought he was going to scam me. And he took me to the pyramids, and I thought he was going to scam me. Went to the pyramids, we rode a horse. I didn't have enough money for a horse, so he paid for it. Just unbelievable generosity and unbelievable.
I rode a horse around the pyramids at night, all lit up, with no one else around.
Then he took me back into here. He took me to his shop, and I thought, okay, here's a scam. He's like, whatever you want in the shop, you can have free. I'm like, just couldn't believe the generosity of this guy's just amazing. Then I went and had some KFC for dinner at it's a special restaurant run by the hearing impaired, so no one can actually speak. You have to point to everything you want, and they use sign language and everything like that, so it was really interesting. And came back and had an early night, about 12:30, something like that. So I'd have enough sleep ready for the partying that the Chinese and I are doing on this tour. Here I am at the pyramids.
Again?
What I actually came here for. Today we've been for a wonderful tourist meal at the place. The bus dropped us off. Everyone just basically had to eat this 30-pound meal, which is bloody expensive for Egypt. We had no other choice. We couldn't go anywhere else. was the only choice, and that's about it's about $12 or something like that. We just got a really bad food, chicken kebab and some salads. And then they tried to whack down some coffees for us, and we sucked down the coffees, and then they said that's going to be £6 per coffee. And luckily I told them to take all the stuff away, and then we didn't have to pay for them. So everyone was pretty pleased about that. And this morning we went to the Papyrus Institute, which was very exciting, of course. And we could have bought lots of papyrus if we wanted to. A couple of people did. And the Egyptian Museum this morning, seeing Tutankhamun stuff was okay, but other than that, it was pretty boring. And that's been the day so far. So let's take a look at these pyramids, huh?
Hello, my name is Joe. I'm from China.
Just been inside this pyramid here, and it's so small to get down there. Everyone was like suffering from claustrophobia, out of breath. Much oxygen in there, but it was way cool. Health option.
The pyramids, they're amazing, so huge. But the Sphinx, I always thought the Sphinx was bigger. Must have been, I saw it in picture books, looked huge.
There's where it's could have taken us to eat in KFC at £8. It's at about £30 meal, just right next to the pyramids. Here we are cruising the River Nile. We've just come to our boat from the overnight train from Cairo, and it was a reasonably nice trip, first class, and we played cards till 2 o'clock in the morning, then got some sleep. And our cruise boat is quite nice, really good water pressure, fantastic. And this is the Nile. And this is Aswan, which is a nice city after being in Cairo. Small, it's kind of touristy, so everything's sort of a bit easier. Not that I've seen a lot of it, we just sort of drove through on the way to the cruise boat. Dropped everyone else at their hotel, which looked quite nice, resort style.
I always wanted to take a felucca ride down the Nile. The feluccas are these types of sailing boats. They just cruise along the Nile, no motor noise, just so peaceful. I chose this tour because they do a felucca ride. We get here and I find out that it's not one of the sailing feluccas, it's a motorized felucca. So I get to cruise down the Nile, but not so much in peace and tranquility, but with a buzzing motor going the entire way. It wasn't the chilled out, relaxed kind of concept I had. We're on our way to staged fun. Of course, in Dahab, I had such a great, authentic experience of being chilled out and relaxed and just enjoying myself and being totally into the Egyptian culture. Here, we're going to experience it in a staged way.
But I can't get it. No.
This is one of the drawbacks of a tour group. You get ferried around like a herd of goats, and we all sit in this room and have staged fun. This is meant to be our authentic Egyptian experience. This guy's getting the coals ready for the shisha.
My eyes are red. Yes, they are. Yes.
And this guy is in charge of the coals and getting the shisha going. And then we go around in a circle and all have a turn. What you see here is a lot of very exhausted tourists. Early starts, late nights, a little bit too much drinking, not the tea either. At least when we get our crazy holiday tattoos, they're only temporary. Many people are also feeling the effects of food poisoning as well. In Egypt, it's difficult to be able to just eat anything. You have to be careful of what you eat, what you drink, if there's ice. And American fast food is usually the safest option, but even that. People all eat there, then feel sick the next day anyway.
It's 10:30 at night and I'm about to go to sleep. Tomorrow morning we have a very early start, 3:30 a.m. We're going to Abu Simbel. We're going to get a wake-up call at 3:15. We have to leave the boat hotel here at 3:45, so I desperately need sleep. And you can probably hear that music. That's belly dancing going on right above us in the hotel bar, just directly above us. The thing I'm really worried about is that they haven't started dancing yet. I've just realized the dance floor is right above my cabin. So I'm looking forward to not having a very peaceful night's sleep and an early start. It's not going to be fun. Today we've taken our bus trip to Abu Simbel. It was about a 3-hour bus drive, all the tourist buses all together in a convoy with police escort to make sure there's no hijackings. Once we reached here, there was like 1,500 people waiting to get in, and you can see some of them behind me. Tombs are just amazing. There's just like hieroglyphics everywhere, and the statues are huge. They've actually moved this from the waterfront down behind me, up here by UNESCO. It's quite amazing.
Now you have to see people in the shot to be able to appreciate the perspective of how gigantic and huge these statues and this whole complex actually is. Words do not describe how massive this is. I can't believe they literally moved this entire thing from the riverfront. When they built the dam, they knew it was going to get flooded and it would be covered in water. So they moved this entire Abu Simbel complex, brick by brick, block by block, from the riverfront right up to where you see it today. I don't know how they did it. This entire place has just blown me away. I think partly because I'd never really heard of it before. And when you get here, after such a big drive as well, which has to be by police escort because it's so dangerous, when you get here, the size of it just blows you away. You can't imagine how they built this to start with. And then you think they moved this all the way up the hill from the river. It's just mind-boggling. It's probably one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in my life. Well, that is some hardcore ploughing.
We're here at the Crocodile Temple. Even the boats here have to go in convoy to make sure that they're safe going down the river from terrorists.
Everyone is starting to feel a bit of Egypt fatigue. You know, when you see so many old things and everything has been built so long ago that everything starts to feel the same. But this place is different. It's quite amazing. The columns in here, just mind-blowing.
This is more like it, just sitting down, having a Turkish coffee, just relaxing. Finally. Good morning. We've had an early wake-up call to come to the temple at Edfu. So this is the Edfu temple.
Sometimes I think this place is starting to feel like Egyptian Disneyland. These guys really knew how to do columns. They're amazing. Like, just incredible.
These Egyptians just got funky with the hieroglyphics. You just cannot imagine how many hieroglyphics there are on everything. Must have spent hours, building this. Years building this. See, in this room here, all these pictures of the gods have been defaced. I don't know who or why that's been done, but I didn't want anyone worshipping any other gods. This is the Karnak Temple in Luxor, and we just arrived by boat and jumped off and met up with the other tour group. And this is some huge joint. It took 2,000 years to build this. Shisha Bandab. There's just no way to explain this place. It's just these
Columns.
are huge. They're everywhere. It's just an amazing place. You just can't even appreciate how these people actually built all this stuff. It'll just blow your mind. Now we be at the Luxor Temple, and we're going to have a look at this and we'll get back to the boat.
Qui racontait and succeed with the elbow. Look at the elbow up there. There was also a crack there. But when we
These sphinx-like animals used to lighten the whole 3-kilometre way to the other temples. Welcome to the Valley of the Kings. This is all the Valley of the Kings that you're actually going to see, because we slept in. And that's because we had too many beers last night, and we only were meant to have about 45 minutes sleep, and then we slept through the wake-up calls. And I got up and I thought I was actually on time. I got downstairs and realised I was an hour late and had missed the bus. So we've got a taxi across here. It cost us 50 Egyptian pounds. And this is like it. This is all you're going to get to see of the Valley of the Kings. You get to see nothing. Absolutely nothing. Because we messed up. So at least we're here. We've found the tour bus. And when they finally get here, we'll be able to go off and do some other stuff. Whatever, Valley of the Queens and stuff like that, I guess.
Well, finally I've reached peak Egypt. The food poisoning has caught up with me. I've never felt so sick. It's coming from both ends at once. And I had to endure the train ride back to Cairo. It's definitely time to leave Egypt. Next stop, Croatia.